Hello! This is Tech Techs with LadyLavinias. I've done this too many times. Hello and welcome! We're going to be doing a deck called Walking on Many Bridges. This deck features a new Kamigawa card called Mirror Box. Mirror Box is a colorless 3 colorless artifact, and we're really only using it for the first part, so the legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control. Which means that we can have duplicates of anything that is legendary up to the allowed 4 that you're allowed in a deck. But we're going to be focused on getting the Prismatic Bridge. It's a 5-color Werberg legendary enchantment, which means you can have multiple of this when the mirror box is on the field. But it says, at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature or a planeswalker card. Put that card onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. So the idea is, because there are already things that say, you know, Spark Double by itself doubles the amount of planeswalkers, right? Like, with that, take out the legend rule, there's already things like that. There's already things that exist for creatures. So I wanted to make it extra fun for this enchantment, because there's no way to take off the legendary rule for enchantments yet. So that's really where I wanted to focus on this deck. So this deck has a lot of good stuff, lots of planeswalkers you probably recognize. We have ramp and fixing in the form of Chromatic Lantern and the Ornithopter of Paradise. And then we have board wipes in order just to deal with things. Cleansing Nova can either deal with artifacts or enchantments that are too problematic, or a bunch of creatures that I really just don't want to deal with. So this is just 5-color good stuff, Planeswalker, Super Friends. You've probably seen various versions, but hopefully we can get multiple bridges out and just run away with the game in terms of value. We're gonna get our first game and see how the deck goes today. So you want to find your Chromatic Lantern, right? You want to find some of the fixing as early as possible, or getting at least one of the bridges out, because you can find probably your mirror box. We get the mirror box using the Nar set, or just naturally find it. There's ways to draw extra cards as well, so hopefully we can find our mirror box before we can get multiple planeswalkers down. Let's see. Okay, so we got our Chromatic Lantern first. Planeswalkers is not necessarily really what you want to see early, but hopefully we can use that Tamiyo to go and find our mirror box or find our Prismatic Bridge. I'm gonna keep this hand. It does have all 3 Shocklands, which is kind of unfortunate. Speaking of our bridge, though, we found it, so that's really good news for us. Looks like opponent might be in a life gain deck. We'll have to see on that. Opponent's not doing anything, so I could just hang out. Next turn we can get our Chromatic Lantern in field, and the turn after that. So, doing pretty good. Wow, there's a second Prismatic Bridge, which means that we can then go get a mirror box with Tamiyo. Rest in peace. They have Fracture. It's something I don't get to see every day. Okay, well that's okay, because we can still play our Tamiyo. That's what we're gonna do. I could also just get the Chromatic Lantern back, but next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually do have enough to just do the bridge naturally, so I think I want the mirror box here.
Let me aid your research.
We got it. Nice. Okay, so I do know that they have, you know, some awful things. Okay, Play Crafter. We cannot sacrifice because of Tamiyo's ability, which is wonderful for us. So in that case, we are going to minus to go get that Chromatic Lantern immediately, making sure we get that. Which means that we can actually... Oh, guess that's it for them. We could have gone Chromatic Lantern and the mirror box all on this one turn, and then start getting in the bridge things, but it looks like they did not like that they couldn't sacrifice with the Plague Crafter, so we're just gonna say okay and move on. Cameo's static ability, everyone always forgets about it. It's so good. Cannot discard or sacrifice. We're gonna try again though, we'll see. Okay, so hopefully this time we'll actually be able to play the game longer than 3 turns. That would be wonderful. It looked like a lot of removal on opponent's side, a lot of weird, you know, type of Sultai removal, but it's fine. Or sorry, Abzan removal. It was Abzan. They didn't have blue. Okay, so we have the mirror box. We don't have much else on it, so I don't love this hand, but I do want to show you guys things that aren't super great. We do have Tameo to go find things after that, so hopefully. Okay. We have Cleansing Nova, and I think we're gonna probably use it in this game if it's Gruul. Ouch. Alright, ow. That was aggressive turn 2, huh? We don't have anything way to get those Roombound cracks, so I'm just gonna play it straight out. We did get our Chromatic Lantern, which is also always good. Alright, so I think at this point I just want to straight up get our Chromatic in first. Yeah, they do. That'll ramp us up. If we just need to use Liliana's Minus, I will. Or I could also just Cleansing Nova this, which is what I'm debating on. Probably a good idea. I just want to clear all of that for now. Fluid Swordtooth, which is fine, because they can't do anything with that right now. So unfortunately, that's tapped. Decisions. I think I'm gonna go Tameo here. If we can find our Iska God. Yeah, we did not. Fine, that's the next 4 cards. We wouldn't have found her anyway. So I wouldn't have found her with Narset either. I would have... I mean, I would have had either the Narset or the Kasmina to get, but that's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're still 3 away from the Wayward. Pretty far away, actually. Seems to be pretty just rampy, right? Worried, kind of. I'm sort of worried about an Ugin or something else like that. Banefire for 3 to my face. Okay. Well, that's rude.
I think you will find my name.
Got it. Slam dunk that. And then next turn we can get our mirror box off and see if we can find another Iska. Okay, they're just going to face. They just don't even care.
Get out of my way. I'm burning up here.
Oh, looks like they're also out. They're not gonna deal with Planeswalkers. They didn't really have much to do after that. I mean, they used their Serpent early, and I was able just to clear the board. I had a full hand. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We still haven't been able to play our mirror box. People leave so early. I want to get the mirror box out a little bit quicker than that, but we had to go search for our Iska and other things. Okay, well, we'll try again. People see a lot of planeswalkers and they just don't want to deal with it. And I don't blame them. I also don't like a lot of planeswalkers, but... hey, I mean, what happens, right? Alright. Get into another game. Hopefully we can get multiple of those bridges out at the same time, because it is a lot of fun to see them all actually set down there. Okay, so we have the mirror box. We do have a Tamiyo to go find it, and the chromatic lantern to fix things. So I'm gonna keep this hand. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Gonna probably take my... oh, they took the Narset. You could take the Narset. Go for it. Absolutely go for that. That was my last choice. Just, I want the chromatic way more than I want the Narset. Maybe they'd have a lot of draw cards? Alright, so they have the Kavu. I mean, they know that I have the Cleansing Nova, right? They didn't do the break expectations because it's 2 or less, right? Sad that I got a tapped land there. I think I'm going Tamiyo here.
Every story is an opportunity for new data. To the library.
And then we're gonna get Iska. Nice. So they could have another, like, Thoughtseize or other things like that, but Iska is a creature. Which counts. This looks like it's probably a Niv Mizzet deck. Okay, so they're gonna drop down probably the non-end card. So it could be anything. Oh, yeah, right, I can't sacrifice. Ha ha ha! I can't discard because Tamiyo. Oh, Tamiyo's so good. I love Tamiyo so much. Hi. They really don't want me to get that back. That's so funny.
Subject is usually agitated.
Alright, I'm gonna make you sacrifice that one. And then we're gonna up to get another Iska. Okay, we didn't find it, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Niv. Ooh, Teferi and Deafening Clarion and all the fun ones. With mana value 2 or less, that's not gonna work. Thought thing won't work. Deafening Clarion. Do that first.
Let me aid
I'm gonna try to find another Iska. Okay, we didn't find it. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm at 2. So it's 2 or less, right? Anything that's 2 or less, it's And this Teferi, it's return one target enchantment to its owner's hand, draw a card. They can't do everything that they want. Because they only have 5 mana. They can only choose one of them. You still can't do this, because Tanya still says you can't. She still says you cannot do it. That has not changed. I'm telling you, static abilities. They're just absolutely vile. Oh, got another one. Oh, to the Lily, huh? Yeah, because she does make you sack. Alright. So we're definitely doing this. Definitely gonna kill this. And we get a second bridge out. And another Ornithopter. And we're gonna plus this for another Iska. Alright, cool. I think we're good now. So now we have 2 bridges out, so you can see how end we have the mirror box. They're probably gonna minus this to bounce one of the bridges, most likely. Or maybe mirror box. Decisions. I would probably bounce one of the bridges. But it's a tough call from our opponent. Okay, so they do have 6 mana now. So it was a Niv Mizzet deck, right? Okay, so they bounce the mirror box, which at that point makes it so that I do have to choose that. Which is unfortunate, but let's get this out first. Okay. And then I guess we plus this. Okay, that's an easy plus. And then we minus this. Get back the Iska. Then we play it again. Then this is to target creature. I don't really care about the Teferi now. It's fine by me. I'm gonna scry. Yeah. Scry 1. We're gonna put this to the bottom. And I think we say go. So they have flash. Sorceries, specifically. Oh, they had another one. That is unfortunate. My poor prismatic bridge. Wanna have some fun. I mean, I think we're gonna run away with the game anyway, even without this, but it's more fun if I have duplicates. We have 2 mana. I'm gonna Vanishing Burst my Chandra. There is Bolus. And we're gonna go Kaya. There. And we are going to probably just do this. We'll just draw a card. Have them throw one out. Okay, throw the mirror box back down. Going to +2 this for the scry. Keeping that. We're going to +2 this for the scry as well. I would like that. Then, why not? This can be 3? Sure. And also +2 for the scry. We're making this huge. I'm gonna give them, like, some turns, right? Because we want to have fun with showing this thing off. We do not say good game until their head is exploding. That is something that we do on this channel. It's just not a thing. Yeah. I wanted to, so I chose the +2 because it gets closer to getting that. Next turn I get the Kaya. It says you at the beginning of your upkeep you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or among the cards you own with exile without paying it. And we have plenty of cards in our graveyard currently, and in exile, that I would love to play for free. Rude. Still cannot. Because Tamio's ability still won't let me sacrifice or discard cards. Yeah, this is game. They have a lot of value, right? Because of all of the things, but we're just outvaluing them entirely. Oh, I forgot it goes there. That's sad. That's okay. Let's -7 this. Okay. We're gonna win by Nicol Bolas, probably. Just gonna kill this. We're gonna cry, why not? Kill that. Alright. So they're just out. Which is, you get out, there's too many things for me to do. I had this game full on lock. They have a lot of value off of Niv, but again, Tamio's so good. You can't discard or sacrifice, which is a lot of what this deck is, right? A lot of, it is Thought Seizes, Thought Erasures, Kroxa make me discard. It's a lot of control type 5-color grossness, but we were able to get through it because we outvalued them in terms of planeswalkers. I love how this Ugin is 4 because I have this Ugin. Just super cheap. And we were just keep drawing more. We were set up. I forgot that it goes directly because it counts as a legendary creature to be put from the bridge, so I should have actually figured out how to draw that instead with the Tamio, but it's okay. We're just able to get through all of their value. Value versus value. Planeswalkers come out on top. Okay, so we're gonna keep trying. We didn't get to have 2 bridges out at the, like, we had the 2 bridges out at the same time, but they didn't get to actually get us to our upkeep. So I would like to show you how it is when you have just multiple things coming out at the same time. Okay, so hopefully in this game we can find it so that I can have both the bridges down and maintain them onto my upkeep. That would be most ideal, is to be able to show you getting all of that value just in stacking Planeswalkers and really quickly. Okay, so not a good hand for us. That doesn't have any fixing, as well as any ramp, any of the pieces that we need, so we're gonna mulligan this one down. We have the Icica's Bridge and the Mirror Box, which is wonderful to see. We don't need Liliana right now, so we're putting her back. We'll get the Tameo in case we need to find like a chromatic lantern or something like that. Say hello to our opponent. Hello, opponent. And hopefully we can get there. Looks like it might be elves, which is pretty rough to deal with. Especially because they can get really gross really quickly. We'll see. See what we can do. Oh. Move. Very weird, honestly. What a weird choice. At this point, we probably need to get up to Chandra or Lily as fast as possible, so I'm probably gonna have to use Icica, unfortunately, as a creature, so I can have her as a mana dork. 3, 4, 5. This beginning of upkeep, get to draw a card. Pretty sure it's 5. So it looks like it's green, like it's very interesting. This will probably at least hold these two back. Unless they have like some type of trick. They like a giant growth for +3/+3. We'll see when they attack. So no. Do not have it in their hand, which is at least something. That is wonderful to see. I might honestly have it for enchantments right now. I think I will. I think we'll just putting them back down is better for us. Just a reclamation. Okay. This means I can do this. And -3 them. Clear the squad, keeping the Icica alive. Haven't done mirror box things, but, you know. Oh, goodness. Hinge against Saurus. I could kill this, but they'll leave. Just sad. Ugh, fine. We do sacrifice our own. Maybe they'll just stay because of that. They're gonna leave. There's no way. You know what? I won't even plus the Chandra. Just stay for me, please, for the content. Alright, here's a mirror box. Please, I'm just trying. I'm trying to build the content. Give me the— oh, no, they're out. I'm trying. Alright, fine. Fine. I understand. Alright, we're gonna try again. Okay, so we should have time for one more game. Hopefully we can have a good game where opponents don't leave. We have multiple bridges out on the same field at the same time. Great. So, this is not a hand I want to keep. I'm going to mulligan that away. Perfect, this is exactly what I want. We can put Ugin back for now. Keep the Narset as well. I do want untapped land source would be lovely. If I get the Ornithopter out. Food? I guess Narset. Actually need her? Okay, that is a tapped land source, but it is fixing. Or it means the Rootbound Crag can come in untapped, which is... Probably the Ornithopter Paradise. I need everything else. I can Cleansing Nova this, so there's at least that. And if I need to, I can throw out the Chromatic Lantern as well. Alright, so we're gonna go Prismatic Bridge here. Before they're able to just, like, find more discard for us. Yeah, duress. Would you like the Cleansing Nova to go, or the Chromatic Lantern? Probably the Cleansing Nova at that point. I am happy I did that, though. I mean, so the duress wouldn't be able to hit the Iska, but it's still something that I don't want to deal with. I would like the mirror box now. Oh, it's an Iska. That's sad. It does mean that I can, actually I still can't. Well, oh, they're going face. They're just gonna ignore it entirely. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Iska back then. That's unfortunate.
The past is never forgotten.
Warrior Queen Necromancer has a nice ring to it. Let's return to shambles.
Okay, so they could kill Cameo if they would like. They could also kill the Liliana. Actually, no, so it's a kind of a non-bow there, huh? Oh, I can't sacrifice, so I have to take the damage. Oof. That's terrifying.
I can be your mentor if your mind is willing.
I almost want to kill her then, so that I can sack other things. Because I will die at that point.
Consider all possibilities.
I'm gonna -3 her. I honestly need to be able to sacrifice things.
This looks like a fun new toy.
Get out of my way. I'll burn it up here.
We're just gonna plus.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
Okay. Sacrifice a non-land permanent. It'll be this. Let me draw a card. Sure. Okay, so we just need the mirror box now. There it is! Oh my god, that's so hype! Honestly, the Casmina probably, or... Yeah, let's just go with the Casmina. I want everything else. I really want to show this. Okay, slam this mirror box down. Do this. -3 that. Do this. Kill this. Pass the turn, do a damage. I finally have 2 bridges out, even if they kill it now. Okay, it's dead. It's dead. You got it. Oh, there's 2. There's 2 bridges. Let me have 1 turn, opponent. Just a pity turn. Please. I just want to show you guys 1 upkeep. Ugh, my poor Iska. Alright, so they both trigger now. And because the mirror box is down, I can have multiple extra. Wow, I don't actually have any individuals. But I can show it here. I have multiple Lilianas. Sure. Multiple... Okay, so now I just make a zombie and other thing-ish thing. Forever. Done. Emblems. Scry. Sure. And, Scry. Why not? Sure. Okay. I will pass the turn. End the turn. Does the 2 there. I'm sad that I didn't get the 3 Iskas, but it's fine. Ooh, Professor Onyx. Okay. That's Professor Onyx to you. Of course, the last Iska is right there, too. Right here, underneath the Ugin. Or Mind Drain. So it's just control. Alright, so Prismatic Bridge there. And two plates. Okay. I'm gonna here. And we're just gonna do this. Gonna do this. Okay, so you can just kind of see, I have so many multiple extras. Just get the more zombies. 2, 4, 6. I think that should be enough. Alright. And we're done. Pass the turn. Okay, that should be enough. Resolve all. In order to end the game. Fair opponent. Thieves. I appreciate opponent staying. I do appreciate you, opponent. Alright. You know what? I appreciate opponents so much. Good game. That I will concede to them. I appreciate them so much that they're totally fine on winning that game. Just because I have 3 nickel boluses out and a bunch of things, and they stayed, and I greatly appreciate them for doing so. Mirror Box is actually free now because it's 2 colorless less for here. But you can kind of see what the deck was supposed to do, have some fun, go crazy, have as many planeswalkers as you possibly can go through. That's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. It is a overwhelming destruction because of planeswalk planeswalkers are just really good when you can combine them. You could have multiples. They're really strong cards. So, but we got to do something fun with the prismatic bridges. Have multiple bridges down on the field. And until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, bye YouTube!